Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube channel Fazza official poems. So do not miss any important update. Watch till the end night in Dubai. Had never felt this heavy before, as if the sky itself had forgotten how to breathe, and uh, stars had dimmed their light in quiet concern. The city that once uh, shimmered with unstoppable energy now stood wrapped in a silence that spoke louder than noise. And within that silence, a truth spread from heart to heart like a fragile whisper. Sheikh Hamdan, the crown prince, the poet, the dreamer, the strength of many hearts had fallen ill and was resting within the guarded walls of a hospital. No one had uh, seen this moment coming because to the world he was always a symbol of strength, a man who walked with courage in his eyes and kindness in his soul, a leader who carried both power and uh, humility as if they were made for each other. Yet even the strongest hearts are human, and even the brightest souls can feel the weight of time and destiny. Inside the hospital room, the air felt still but not empty. It carried quiet prayers from unseen lips and unspoken hopes from millions who could not be there but were present in spirit. Machines hummed softly, like distant echoes of life, while the faint glow of lights reflected on peaceful walls. Sheikh Hamdan lay, resting his face, calm yet touched with a softness that revealed the truth of his condition. Doctors moved gently around him, their voices low, their steps careful, as if they too understood they were not only treating a man but protecting a symbol, a soul that had inspired millions through words, through actions, through a presence that felt like poetry, even in silence. Outside the hospital, the world did not move as usual. People gathered not in chaos, but in quiet, unity. Some stood with hands raised in prayer, others simply looked towards the building as if their gaze alone could carry strength inside mothers, whispered prayers for his recovery fathers, spoke his name with respect. Children who had only known him through stories felt a strange sadness they could not explain across deserts and cities, across borders and languages. His name traveled like a soft wind, carrying concern and love messages filled the digital world, but none felt as real as the silent prayers that rose from hearts in the middle of the night when no one was watching. In those moments, it was not the prince that people remembered, it was the man who wrote poetry that touched souls, the man who showed that leadership could be gentle, the man who stood close to his people, not above them. He had always been more than a title, he had been a feeling, a connection, a quiet light in many lives. As the hours passed, the night seemed endless, but within that darkness, something else was growing, something stronger than fear and deeper than worry. Hope. It was not loud, it did not demand attention, but it was there, steady and patient, like a heartbeat that refused to fade. Inside the room, Sheikh Hamdan stirred slightly, as if hearing something far away, not voices, not machines, but prayers, the kind that travel without sound, the kind that reach places no words can go. His eyes did not fully open, but there was a softness uh, in his expression, a sign that somewhere within he was aware of the love surrounding him. A nurse standing nearby noticed change and paused. For a moment, her heart unexpectedly touched. She had cared for many patients, but this felt different, not because of who he was, but because of what he meant to people. She adjusted the blanket gently, as if offering comfort not just to him, but to every heart waiting outside. Time moved slowly, yet meaningfully each second, carrying both uncertainty and quiet strength. Doctors continued their work with focus and care, their knowledge guided by years of experience, but their effort carried something more, a silent determination to bring him back to health, far away in homes and streets. People refused to sleep. They held on to hope, as if letting go would change something. They spoke of his kindness, his courage, his poetry. They remembered moments when his words had lifted them, when his presence had inspired them, when his actions had shown that leadership could have a heart. The desert wind moved softly, that night carrying grains of sand, like tiny messengers whispering stories of resilience. The same desert that had shaped generations now seemed to stand still, as if watching over one of its own, waiting for the moment when strength would rise again. And then slowly, almost unnoticed, the first light of dawn began to appear. The sky shifted from darkness to a gentle glow, not sudden, not dramatic, but steady and certain. It was as if the world itself was reminding everyone that no night lasts forever, and no darkness is without an end. Inside the hospital room, the atmosphere changed ever so slightly. The tension that had filled the air began to ease, not completely, but enough to be felt. Doctor stepped back after checking him and exchanged a quiet glance with another. There were no loud declarations of silence. Days passed, then weeks, then months. The world still saw him as a prince, strong, fearless, unshaken, but inside he was learning how to rebuild himself from memories. He rode through the desert more often now, as if the endless sands could somehow understand him. And sometimes he spoke out loud, as if the wind could carry his words to here. I didn't lose you, he whispered. Once I just learned what love truly means. His father sat beside him one night. No gods, no royal presence, just a father and a son beneath the stars. You're quieter now, his father said. I'm listening more. Hamdan replied, to what? He looked at the sky. To what remains after everything leaves? His father smiled gently, and then he said something that would stay with him forever. The right person will never make you question your place in their life. That sentence, it didn't hurt. It healed slowly. Time continued to move, and so did he. Not because he forgot her, but because he understood her. She wasn't a mistake. She wasn't a regret. She was a chapter, a beautiful